Hello, I'm Mylah. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jackie. My real name is Jacqueline, but I like to be called Jackie.
Okay, that's nice to know. I can make a note of that so that we can call you what you like. So tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit of like what brings you in here.
So I'm 23 years old and I am 4 months pregnant. So I just started my prenatal wraparound services, and in one of the assessments it asked me if I drank at all, and I said in the assessment that I have 1 or 2 drinks after work to unwind, and everything is progressing normally. So I felt I could be honest with them, and then they just suggested that I come see you
Okay.
so I could talk more about just just what I should be doing, because they think there might be an issue with that.
Okay, so before we continue, I'm just going to go through this piece of paper right here, and it just states that anything and everything you say inside of this office is going to be confidential unless it involves like you like talking about hurting yourself or hurting anybody else. So otherwise everything else that you say in here is confidential. So I have already signed and dated it myself, so if you just want to quick sign and date at the bottom there. Perfect. And then you said that you have 1 to 2 drinks a day.
Yep, I have. I come home from work, so I work at a school, so I come home from work and then I might just have like a glass of wine, or maybe just like orange juice and vodka or something, but usually it's just like a glass or 2 of wine. And
Okay.
I do that just to unwind. You know, all the kids are pretty crazy, and now it's getting harder because all my hormones are just going everywhere. So I just like 1 to 2, not more than that. And I don't get like drunk or anything. It's just to relax me a little bit.
Okay. And how long have you known that you've been pregnant for?
I've known for about 3 months that I've been pregnant, so that I'm pregnant. So I'm 4 months pregnant. So I didn't know for the first month, and then I went and because things were getting kind of weird, I went and got tested, and now I'm pregnant.
Alrighty, exciting news. Have you continued to have those 1 to 2 drinks daily, even though you found out that you were pregnant?
I do. I still have it when I come home from work. It just helps me a lot, like, because I'm so stressed out all the time, and all the kids, it's so hard. So I work at the school all day as a para, and then I do a program after school that goes until 6. So I'm working on my feet from 8 in the morning until 6 at night. So it's just nice to come home and just have a glass of wine or 2. And then it's just hard too, because I will go to like family events or friend events, or people are excited for me, so they're having parties for being pregnant, and I'll just have 1 or 2 drinks with them too.
Okay. And have you ever like got off work a couple days and you've tried to do something other than have a drink to like de-stress yourself, unwind, relax, kick your feet up?
Not usually. I'm usually just too tired, so it's just easier and it's nice.
Okay. Well, what does the alcohol do for you that seems to calm you down?
It's just I'm so used to it, so it's almost a routine now, where I just come home and I'll have a glass of wine or 2, and then I feel like the stress has just kind of been lifted off, and now I know when I have my glass of wine, I can sit on the couch and watch TV, that's my time to just relax, and then I can take that time easy instead of having to think about everything else I have to do.
I know that you said that you're on your feet all day, but have you ever thought about like maybe going to the gym for 45 minutes? I know it's more time on your feet, but I mean, a lot of people do use that to like just de-stress, unwind, take their mind off of everything except the gym, and they're just focused on their next workout routine. And have you ever thought or tried anything like that before?
I've thought about it a little bit, because I know that like exercise is good for when you're pregnant and stuff. So I've thought about it. It's just hard to like motivate myself to actually go do it, because it's just so much easier to come home and just uncork the bottle and just pour a glass. So it's just easier.
Yes. It just, with you drinking the alcohol, it doesn't only affect you now. You have to think about your fetus as well. Your baby is growing inside of you, and it has to be a healthy baby to grow to full term, because drinking while you're pregnant can lead to like a preterm baby. It can lead to low weight babies. Like, there's just so many consequences that come with you having like those 1 to 2 drinks every day. So maybe we could like think about going to the gym every now and again, maybe even once a week, twice a week. Just try to work yourself into getting into a new routine, because the closer the baby comes to being full term is like it gets risky, because just the alcohol can affect you and the baby together. But really quick, I just want to go through, and in our facility here, we always, with our clients, the first time that we have them come into our office, we always try to get to know them and their families as well, just to see how everything is working in the families. And we're going to make this thing called a genogram, and it focuses on you, your siblings, your parents, and your grandparents, and if you have siblings. I mean, if you have other kids other than the one that you're currently waiting for. So, do you have any other kids?
Nope, this one would be my first.
This is your first? Okay. And are you married, dating, single?
I'm dating.
You're dating? Okay. So then we will draw you up here. And then we'll draw your boyfriend?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's his kid, too.
Okay. Perfect. And then we will draw that you're waiting. And then do you have any siblings?
I have one younger sister.
One younger sister. And what's her name?
Madison.
And are you two pretty close?
We're very close, yes.
Close?
We're very close. She gets on my case, too, about the drinking thing, but it's just hard because sometimes it just seems like she doesn't understand, because even growing up, she never understood it. She's 2.5 years younger than me, so by the time I was 21, she was not 21. And me and my mom are a lot of the same, where we like to just come home from work, like in the summer, so when I'm not in school, we'll just come home from work and have a glass of wine on the deck and then make supper and just relax. So it's kind of just been like, that's kind of how it's been for me and my mom. But my sister has always been very religious, and she's always said you can't love God if you're not sober. So she's been very against any kind of drinking. So now it's just, things have been a little bit rougher because she's been disagreeing with my choices. But we've always been different. We've always had different beliefs on alcohol. So
Okay. And then, has your sister tried to give you any different techniques to try to unwind, de-stress? Have you called your sister and tried to de-stress before?
It's hard with her because it's just sometimes she is quick to just tell me that what I'm doing is wrong and that I shouldn't do that, and that instead of offering advice, it's just kind of sometimes our different ideas and opinions just kind of end up in a fight a little bit.
And that just leads to more stress, I'm sure, when you're fighting with your sister, since you two are so close.
Right, exactly.
Yes. And then you said that you and your mom are on the same page, like you guys get along a lot.
Yeah, me and my mom are very close. But I don't know how she would feel if I told her that I still am having a couple drinks after work or not. So I haven't talked to her about that yet. So that's been a little bit stressful too, because I like to tell her everything. So maybe that adds to it too, to the stress and the tiredness that doesn't make me want to do anything except come home and just have a glass of wine.
Yes, and just know that your mom is welcome to come in here to your meetings too with you, and just in case it's easier for you to do it with someone there, so that you're not doing it alone, and it's not someone in the family, so there won't be like nobody's going to take one side or the other. We'll just open up the floor to say where each one of you two come from. Just keep that in mind. And then, are you close with your dad at all?
I'm averagely close, I guess I would say, with my father. We have a pretty normal relationship.
Normal?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then, do you talk to any of your boyfriend's siblings, parents?
No, we kind of do our own thing. His family is like 7 hours away in a different state, so we just kind of do our own thing. I don't even know if they know that he's gonna have a baby or not. So I don't really know him. I don't know much about him. His family.
Oh, okay. Well, just keep this in mind that this is going to be kept confidential, so then I'm not going to share this with anyone. It's just to see your family relations with everyone and see how close you are and what relationships you could make closer to maybe get rid of some of the stress that you're having, and that can maybe help you out, like talking to your mom, talking to your dad, maybe getting a little bit closer with him, and he can walk you through some of the stressors as well. And another tool that we use is called an eco map, and what we do is we draw you in the middle, and then we do all of your inter and intrapersonal connections. So like what makes you you. So if you go to school, if you have like your best friend, your mom that you said you're close with, your sister you're really close with, and they're all like your support system. So like your doctor, your dentist, just anybody that you feel close with. And we like to have a minimum of 5, just so that you have 5 strong connections with you. So we have you in the middle, and then we just need 5 more to go around you.
I think I would put my mom as one,
Okay.
and my sister, and my boyfriend.
Okay.
And I think I get a lot of support at work, too.
At work, your coworkers? And are they all about the same age as you, or are they a lot older than you?
They're around the same age as me.
Same age? Awesome. So I'm sure they can relate to you about most things in your life as well.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice.
I put my roommate on there, too.
Okay.
We're pretty close, so...
And what's your roommate's name?
His name is Jack.
Jack. Awesome. Okay. And then, how long have you known Jack for?
Just like a few months, but we've gotten super close in that small amount of time. He's helped me with a lot of these. Like, I knew him before I got pregnant, so with the first initial shock, he was like the first one to help me through it, other than my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But he was from the outside perspective of it, so he seemed to have a very good ear and idea of how to help me and get me through things.
And does he talk to you about drinking while pregnant at all, or does he just kind of let you do your thing and doesn't want to step on your toes at all?
He just kind of mentions, like, or gives me that look that's like, shouldn't do that, but he doesn't really say much about it.
Okay, okay. So one thing that we like to do is we like to see how you view yourself. So how do you view you drinking while you're pregnant? You just view that it's like not really a big problem since the baby's developing normally, or what do you really deep down feel like when you drink and you know that you're pregnant?
I feel like there's a lot of stress towards, like, or a lot of stress that causes me to want to drink after work or after something or at a party, because I don't have much free time to unwind, so it's nice to unwind when I want, when I can, because I don't get too often. But I also just feel like I guess I'm not that informed on all the risks of it happening, because I know back in the olden days people would drink and like I came out what I would think is okay, but that was before people I guess knew information. But I guess I don't really have that information, since people that I talk to about it are either just very angry with it or they just kind of disagree but let me do my own thing.
Yeah, they just kind of turn their head the other way and they act like they don't really know about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, with our meeting, we like to come out and we like to have like 2 treatment goals. So like 2 steps for you that you feel like could improve with your stress, and we like to have like just 2 solid steps that you feel like could help you even after you're not pregnant anymore. If you feel like through your pregnancy you might find out like, oh, this is, say that you choose going to the gym. Oh, going to the gym is better than drinking after work anyways. I don't want to have the 1 to 2 drinks after work. I just want to go to the gym every day, and then you can just be this super hot fit mom that drops her kid off at daycare every day so you can go to school. So while we've been talking, I mean, we can sit down and we can think of 2 treatment plans, or you can come with 2 treatment plans the next time that you meet with me. We can basically, it's just 2 goals that you feel like are going to benefit you with your stress and unwinding from work and getting out of the mindset of being at the school with the kids and being at home with your soon-to-be baby and hanging out with your boyfriend and just not worrying about stresses in your life. You just want to come home and just relax. So did you want to do that now, or did you want to come back with 2 steps? Did you want to like talk to your boyfriend about it and see what would help you both, or did you want to just do 2 steps for yourself?
Right now, could we do 2 steps for myself?
Yeah, for sure. We'll do treatment plan 1 and then number 2. And then what do you think would be your top priority, like the one that you would be most willing to do?
Well, I really like to sing, but I guess I just had, because I've been so busy, I don't know what any other things that I can do with that. Like, if there's anything going on in the town, or if there's like a choir or something that I could do. So, and I'm fairly new to this town anyway, too, so I don't know if there's anything that I could sing or do volunteer singing or anything like that, because that is a very big stress reliever for me.
And do you play instruments at all, or do you just sing?
I play the flute, but I don't really do much about that, and I can play the piano sort of.
Okay.
But other than that, it's mostly just my vocals.
Kind of hard to play the flute and sing at the same time.
Right.
Yes. And then, I mean, we can research choirs in the Grand Forks area, and we can just see what Grand Forks has to offer. I don't know how religious you are or religious you aren't, but I do know that like some of the churches that I've attended in Grand Forks, they have church choirs that they accept new people all the time, unless you wanted to do just kind of like...
I didn't even think about the church choir. That's that would probably work super well just because I don't work on the weekends because I do work at the school.
Mhm.
So I feel like for a weekend thing that'd be a pretty good stress reliever.
We can also see if they have like any bands that are looking for vocalists, and just like low-key bands that just play around Grand Forks, so then you're not traveling all the time, and just kind of gets you out there. And then what's the second thing that you feel like relieves some of your stress in your life?
I really like to do ceramic throwing on a wheel, like pottery.
Pottery. I actually took a pottery class at UND when I attended school. It was super fun. You put it in like a fire thing, and then it like hardens it, and it like doesn't break it, stuff like that. It was super cool. I was super surprised about how much fun it was, and I'm not artistic at all, so it was a lot of fun for me to take that. And then, so with the 2 treatment goals, we can definitely do some research together, and you can do some research, and I can do some research, and we can come back with some ideas if you ever wanted to meet with me again.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you want to set up a meeting now? Did you want to just call me with some information when you know your schedule, or...
What is your hours?
I am open anywhere between 9 to 7. I stay till 7 at the latest, just because I know that some women and men, they do work until later at night, so it'd be inconvenient for me to close at 5, because then... So I'm pretty flexible with my hours, too. Like, if after 7 works best, so then you can, like, cook supper, unwind, and then you can come meet with me. That works good, too.
Okay. I could probably come in right after work at, like, 6:15ish.
6:15?
Then I could kind of remind myself about the things I could be doing to de-stress instead. So, this could probably be, like, in its own sense, a form of therapy, of stress relief.
Yeah.
So I think meeting after work would be the best time for me.
Okay, and then did you want to meet in 1 week, 2 weeks? How much time did you think you wanted?
Could we meet next week?
Next week?
I really would like to start figuring
Okay.
out other things I can do instead of drinking after work.
All right, we will set it a week from today, so we will meet next Monday, November 7th. And then I can also give you my business card so that you can call me if you have any questions. We have the follow-up plan, and you can take that with you. You can take this with you so that you know what you want to research and what you feel like gets you de-stressed. And just keep in mind that your baby is growing, your baby is young, it's soon to be out in the world, and you just want to try to keep it as healthy as possible. So maybe just try to go home and sing in your room one night. Just turn on the radio and just blare at the top of your lungs. Your roommates might not like it, but it'll calm you down. And then maybe, I know Hobby Lobby might have pottery on sale, so you can go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and you can just buy like some quick pottery and make like those thumb pots and stuff like that. Those are a lot of fun. And then they also have a lot of like really good ideas on like Pinterest for pottery, and it's like do it yourself at home. So just keep in mind that there is other options to calm you down other than alcohol while you are pregnant. Even though it's 1 to 2 drinks, it doesn't seem like a lot, but sometimes with being pregnant it can be more than you think for the baby, and the baby's super young. So I will give you my business card, and you can go ahead and you can meet with me next Monday, November 7th. And it was really nice to meet with you today, and thank you so much.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you very much.